right, y'all, come on in. Hey, Kay, hey. Where were you yesterday? I mean, I'm looking for you. I can't find you. Good to see Ethel Williams on from the Highlands. Good to see you. Georgia Davis, good evening. Angela Kirkland has joined us. Good to see you. Um, the amazing representative elect, Ann Allen Westbrook, is on with us. Zelfia is on with us as well. Ika Lee from Pennsylvania, good to see you as well. Shannon Royster from WJCL has joined us. Good to see you, ma'am. Perlette Newton is on with us. Lenora, good to see you. Jackie, good evening. Carol Ann, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Barbara Dolores is on with us. Tanya Scott Green is on. Elena is on as well. Kiwan, good to see you, brother. Thank you for joining us as well. Let's see. Monica Wilson is on. Bernice is on all the way from Washington State. Let's see. Teresa is on with us. Mama Marsha, good to see you, Marsha. I hope you are doing well. Thank you for joining us. Linda Gordon has taken a moment off of that dock to say hello. E. Joyce Paris is on with us. Good to see you. Juanita is on with us. Good to see you. Greg Coy, also WJCL. Good to see you. It's, guess the WJCL night. Good to see you, sir. Darlene, good to see you. Thank you. Sister Barbara Foster, thank you for joining us. As well, Jacqueline, good evening to you. Harriet, hello, good to see you as well. Janet, love back to you. Patricia, thank you for your prayers. Jerry Grant is on with us as well. And thank you so much, Pastor Deborah Bullock. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And more importantly, thank you for your prayers. We certainly can always use your prayers. Try to catch up. Jerry Grant is on. David Kirkland has joined us. Good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us as well. So it's already hot here as well. So let's go ahead and I'm trying to keep up. I am only moving back and forth trying to keep up. Molly Lieberman is on with us. Wow, Molly's on time. So we have Marsha and Molly on with us. So good to see you, Molly, and thank you for all that you do for the little ones among us. Pastor Candace Harnett is on. Good to see you, Pastor. Thank you for joining us. And I'm not sure whether you're with my favorite little person, but if it is, hey Maya. Also, Michelle, good to see you. Thank you. Good to see you and Bill on as well. And Sam wants to talk about how the great young boy beat his California gun case. I don't know anything about that. William Whitlock, God bless you too. I can only be me. So, but glad that you're on with us anyway. Teresa, hello. Althea is on from Pula. Glenda Jones and Her Excellency, good to see you. Twiggy, good afternoon. Hello to you. Now, Whitlock, guess what? You are getting ready to get blocked. Don't come for me. You don't want this. You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. You really don't. The block game is strong. So I'm just letting you know. Just so that you know. Just so that you know. It is bad. And so you keep on. See, Nicole is on with us. Molly's on with us. Good to see you. Andre Patterson as well. Audrey Baker as well. Again, William. Again, I mean, you're not going to win here. So you just keep on with that foolishness. And good to see Tara Sinclair. And I'm hoping other Hayward girls are on. Always loving them Hayward girls. Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant is in. So everybody rise as the bishop makes her way into the room. Good to see you. Terry, good to see you. And glad you're with us. Elizabeth, hello. Good to see you. Carol, good to see you. Thank you for all you do, Carol, out there as well. Michelle, good to see you. William, I don't have to beat your ass. I'm going to block your ass. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you. You can keep on with this. but it's getting ready to get bad for you. So anyway, Sam, good to see you. Appreciate you joining us. Um, Sharon Bryan is on from Midway. Rashida, good evening to you. Stephanie, good to see you. And we got some good news. So we're happy about that, from what I understand. So um, Julia, good to see Julia Dickens on. Larissa is on with us. Good to see the absolutely jubilant Jill Cheeks from the Mediation Center. Jill, we might need you in here to help mediate something that's getting ready to go down. Molly, I'm glad that you are here. Aunt Ali is with us as well. Lahoma, thank you so much. And in case if I knock on your door, I will answer. I just need to know when the next date of the event is. So, Patricia, good to see you as well. Jennifer, hello. Camilla, good to see you. Hey, Justin. Hey, it's good to see you as well. Hey, Mel. Melody from Joplin, Missouri. My girl, look, it's been a while. We have to catch up. Lorraine, good to see you. Wow, Harriet Royster has joined us. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. Thank you for joining us. Glad to have you. Lorraine is on with us as well. Pastor Thurman Tillman of the First African Baptist Church is here with us. My friend and neighbor, good to see you. Gloria Wells, thank you for joining us. And that's right, Bernice, we pray the hell out of people. So we're going to do that. Karen, good to see you. Joya Dinkins is on as well. So we have two Dinkins on. Good to see Miss Loretta has joined us. And my brother Richard Dinkins is on. So we have 3 Dinkins on and we have 2 Lieberman. So we only have 1 Tillman. So we're working on finding that other one. Good to see one of my mentors, Dr. Pete Silver, all the way from Los Angeles, California. Natasha from Little Rock, Arkansas. Good to see you. Still waiting on you. Bernard, good evening to you as well. And hey, Mama Sharon, good to see you as well. Kay, it says September 14th. I hope I can make it. Terry, good to see you. David, thank you for joining us as well. The Honorable Verdell Jones, now soon will be the Liberty County School Board President. Good to see you as well. And Sam, I appreciate you. The magnificent Monica has entered the room. Good to see you, Monica. Thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure to see you. And you were on Georgia Public Television last night. I ended up buying some stuff I didn't want because you were on there selling it. So good to see you as well. Eva Cooper is on with us as well. Hey, Minister Sherelle Johnson, good to see you this evening. Carrie Lawson is on with us. Always good to see you, Miss Lawson, as well. And Pastor Evelyn Odom from New Covenant CME Church. Good to see you, ma'am. Thank you for joining us. Elise, good to see you as well. Chanel is back from Ohio. Lita! Good to see you, Lita. Always good to see you. And yes, what about you? Richard Dinkins is on, Joya is on, and Julia is on. So they're all on. Trachea is on with us. Good to see her in the space today. So thank you for joining us. So let me get down here to make sure I've caught up. Hey, Vandalyn Van Johnson, the lady who has stolen my name. Good to see you. Audrey Hall Houston, good evening to you as well. Michelle, yes, we are Tara Strong, and we'll be there in a moment. So let's see. Ruel Francis, good to see you. Thank you for joining us as well on this evening. And Faye Green is sending love from Campbell and Sons Funeral Home, one of our great funeral homes, and hopefully you don't need them anytime soon. But let's see. Hey, Billy Nebb is on with us. Yes, it is Friday. So sending shouts out to Billy. Glad that he is joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Friday, and you know what happens around here on Fridays. And so if it's Friday in Savannah, and it's Friday, and we are doing what we do, we will continue to do what we have done really for so long in this community. That means it's Friday night. Coach Cassell Bell is on all the way from Jacksonville, Florida. Always a pleasure to see you. Let me get this straight. Hey, Masha Jones, good to see you as well. And then, of course, terrific Tia Acker has joined us. Good to see you, ma'am. Miss Resilient herself. Good to see you. Glad to have you with us. And so, let's see. Where am I? Felicia Roberts, thank you for joining us. It has been an interesting week. And yet the best part of my week is right here, right now with you. You. So let's go ahead. Let me see. Elise, go ahead and just inbox me. Stoney! I'm glad to see my beautiful aunt on with us. So I'm sending some love to my beautiful niece, Cheyenne, on with us. You're supposed to be turning up, but just hold things down for me, okay? Hold them down for your uncle. Just hold them down, okay? Good to see LaDonna Clark on as well. Heather Della Torre is on with us. Patricia says she loves us all, and we love you back, Patricia. So it's Friday. Hey, Carol, good to see you. It's Friday. It is Friday. And it means that we have made it another week. We've made it another week's journey. Elder Flossie, good to see you. It means that we've made it through Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Good to see Lakeista on. It means that we've made it through another 7 days of dangerous toils and snares. It means that we have completed another revolution. Good to see the Honorable Tyrone Brown, the legend himself, known as Hollywood, one of Savannah's favorite sons. And Erica Harnett is on, so I know Maya is on. Hey, Maya. And I'm hoping everybody will play nice tonight because this is a nice playing place. We play nice or you play alone. And so we want to make sure we do that. So, but again, thank you all so much for joining us. Sarah Stevens, Liberty County's finest, Liberty City's finest. We're glad you're with us. And Sam says it is time to get drunk. What's the mayor's favorite drink? Probably a hard ginger ale, but probably a ginger beer might have me like this. It don't take much. It does not take much to make me go to sleep. So, but today's sponsor is Lipton Diet Green Tea Citrus. So sending that out. This is my favorite drink, Sam. So this is where we are tonight. To all of you. It doesn't have much of a taste to it. I was trying to do the diet one, but I think the other one might taste a little bit better. So anyway, Ivy Fair has joined us as well, co-opting stuff as she usually does. So good to see you. Francis Hunt on. So again, we've been doing this. Guess what? Tonight, 121 weeks. Sister LaWanda Tillman is on. Now we have both Tillmans in the house. 121 weeks. We have been doing this. We've been in this situationship. We have been, good to see you, Barry. Thank you, Sam. We've been in this love affair. We've been in this situation where we've continued to uplift not only each other, but our city that we all love, Savannah. Thank you so much for joining us. Katina, good to see you as well. 121 weeks, 848 days, 2 years, 3 months, 26 days since we have done this together. And Kay, I'll try it. I mean, we'll see how it goes. 121 weeks, every single Friday. Y'all want me to drink up 121 weeks? We have done this thanks to the grace of God and for us being together, holding each other up. And so thank you so much. I cannot tell you how much it means to me that we are doing this and doing this together. There's a couple of things we want you to do that we do every single week here. Again, we want you to like my page. Go ahead and like the page. We are over 35,000 followers. We're trying to get to 40,000. So we're trying to work on that. Michael, we'll talk about that in a minute. Just remind me. So go ahead, like the page, like the page, like the page, like the page. Go ahead, like the page. Then we want you to share the page. Why? Because we're not selfish with our love. And so maybe something we talk about might uplift somebody. Maybe something maybe somebody's all alone right now and they need to have some positive reinforcement. So this is the opportunity to do it. So please, let's not be selfish with our Friday Night Love. Go ahead and share this video to people. All right, so we want you to do that. So go ahead, like the page. Then we want you to share the page. Vanessa, good to see you as well. Josette, thank you for joining us. And then, of course, as we do every Friday, we show love to our girl, Tara. Again, some know her, some know what she's going through. Some of you have not, but thank you anyway for being willing to show love. We show love by doing hashtag Tara Strong, 3 green apple hearts, and then the red heart. All right, so we want you to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and join it. Go ahead and get on. That's how we show love to our girl. We believe that prayer changes things. We believe that good feelings change things. We believe that positivity changes things. It changes situations. And so for all of us, we want to make sure that our entire community, and certainly our Friday date night family, is showing love to our girl Tara. And I know that she sometimes watches these, and so we want to make sure that she has the opportunity to see that people that know her and people who don't, we're still showing her love, and we're telling her to fight, and that we love her. So those are the things I wanted to get out of the way, and we'll go ahead and talk about what I want to talk about. Then we'll talk about what you want to talk about. Glad to see the awesome District 1 City Councilwoman from Port Wentworth, Georgia, Gabrielle Nelson, doing an amazing job. I cannot tell you how proud I am of her doing things the right way, not engaging in foolishness, foolish talk, or foolish people. And I just cannot tell you, I'm watching her move, and I'm watching her love on her community, and so we're always glad to see you, Gabby, as well. Juanita, good to see you as well. And let's see, what else? Gloria Brown is on with us as well. We're still sending out all this love, and we are seeing the love. Thank you all so much for sending that out. Again, when we take somebody else in petition, we are blessing ourselves as well. So thank you all for doing that. So a couple of things I want to talk about my week. Well, Monday I was at the White House. I was at the White House for the commemoration of the signing of the what was it called? The Bipartisan Safer Communities Act into law. And so they had a White House ceremony. I was invited. This is the second time I think I've been there in maybe as many months. And so I'm honored to be there. Not necessarily for myself, but the fact is that when I'm invited, Savannah's invited. And so, we were recognized as one of the cities that are doing amazing things. And so, of all the mayors in this community, in this country, to have Savannah represented, I just was honored to be there. I was honored to be there with survivors. I was honored to be there with Gabrielle Giffords. I was honored to be there with members of the cabinet. I was honored to be there with survivors, people who have lost loved ones due to gun violence, people who were survivors of gun violence themselves, advocates. I was just blessed to be in this space. I was there and had the opportunity to talk, talking to the governor of Illinois and the mayor of Highland Park, Illinois, that had that shooting on July 4th. I had the opportunity to talk with them about what they were going through and how they were feeling. You know, that is, you know, it's a thing that nobody ever wants to have happen in their community, and they had it in their community. Here they are. This is one of the better places in Illinois, and here they were victimized by just doing what they were doing. And so we recognize fully that as long as we have certain types of weapons out there, as long as we don't have common sense gun laws, that we can have some of these issues happen in our communities and here in Savannah. And so I want to be of support, and so I was just glad to be in the place. So I had the opportunity to do that and be present in the moment. I had an opportunity actually to have a couple of minutes talking to the President of the United States. And myself and a couple other Georgia mayors had a chance to kind of corner him and say, hey, we need help in Georgia. We have cities where gun violence is going up, and we recognize that we need common sense gun laws that protect the Second Amendment and that protect second graders at the same time, and that we can do that. It should not be easier to get a gun than it is to get a driver's license. And so we're just saying, we're not against people having guns, we're saying we want it to make sense. We want to have red flag laws that if you're engaged in violent behavior, you know what, hey, that, you know, it shouldn't be easy for you to get a gun. If you have domestic violence incidents, if you have a history of that, that you should not necessarily have a gun. If you have mental illness histories or you're having some issues, maybe you don't need to have a gun. And so we know that guns everywhere means that guns show up everywhere. Good to see you, Stephanie. Thank you for joining us. Good to see my friend Jeff Felser on as well. Thank you, sir. And always good to see you on. You know, we have to be able to do this together. Because at the end of the day, while folks in D.C. are fighting over policy, and while people are fighting over policy in Atlanta, people on our city streets in Savannah and other places, I mean, are dealing with these issues. And so as dire as our situation is, I'm talking to mayors and people in other cities that they're like, y'all got 16 homicides in 6 months. We've had 16 shootings in a week. And so, you know, that is their reality. When I was in Germany, I mean, they told me that they have a gun, they have a homicide by gun to 18 months. And they wanted to know what was our fascination with guns. And I couldn't answer. I couldn't answer. I could not answer what that was all about. So I had a chance to tell the president that you know, we need more help in Georgia. We need to be able to find ways to save lives in Georgia. That the cities of this country, certainly cities of this state, are having a very, very difficult time. And you don't fix it by more police. Over half, I believe, of the homicides we've had this year were domestic related, either in someone's home or by people that knew each other, had beef with each other, and in some cases, police were 1 minute away. So we know that more police don't solve it. We know the availability of guns. We know that here in Savannah, we had 110 guns stolen from January 1st to June 30th. 110 guns. We know 100 of those guns were from unlocked cars. Good to see you, Lily. Thank you for joining us. We know that. We know that, I mean, here, and I got, my neighbor sent me a video last night about 4 o'clock in the morning. Somebody is walking through his driveway looking through his car windows with a mask on. So there are people out there in our neighborhoods looking through our cars. And so, ma'am and sirs, having a gun is not only a right, it's a responsibility. Lock up your car. Take your weapon with you when you leave your car. And if you can't keep it with you, then leave it at home. Don't make it easier for folks to be able to get those guns. So that was Monday. Um, Again, glad to be in the number of folks that were there and came right back here, and we got right back to work. So we talked about that. I'm trying to think of what else. Trying to think of what else was happening this week. Um, so I did tell you all that it is our plan. City manager announced, and then I did subsequently, to be able to reduce the city's tax rate to the lowest it's been in 35 years. Um, we found a way to be able to do it. We could reduce it lower, but we want to make sure that we're able to make historic investments in our police and fire departments. We want to make sure in this fight for police officers that we're able to remain competitive. We want to make sure that we're able to offer a police officer in the city of Savannah $50,000 and full benefits from day one. $50,000 full benefits from day one. So if you or somebody you know want to be a police officer, $50,000 full benefits from day one, high school diploma. So just that you know. Billy, yes, they do have some oversight in redistricting, but I'll get back to that in a minute. And we're paying our firefighters $48,000. Again, historic investments to make sure that we keep the best and the brightest. We don't want to just have bodies in uniforms for the sake of having bodies in uniforms. We want to have the best trained and best skilled police officers around. And so we are working to do that. So again, the big news here, reducing the city's millage rate, the city's tax rate to the lowest it's been in 35 years, while still making historic advancements in the compensation for law enforcement officers and police officers. So just keeping you apprised of that. Then one of our representatives, and I'm only going to call his name once, I find out Representative Jesse Petrie tries to come for me, wants to blame me for all of the gun crimes and the district attorney. And, it amazes me that, don't come for me. The reality is, if we did not have the careless constitutional carry law in Georgia that you championed and you supported, we would not have these issues on the street. Rather than try to go off and talk about what people are not doing, why don't you make a phone call and find out what people are doing? More importantly, find out ways that you can help, and understand that public safety is larger than just a police enforcement response. If you took the time to ask, you would know that even for the ones that happened in homes and suicides, you can have all the police in the world. That's not the issue. You have to prevent it from happening in the first place. And it's not a police-led solution. So you need to understand what the issue is before you come for us. That you have individuals that have mental health issues and they can't seem to be able to get the help that they need because the state continues to cut money. If you want to know about what the issue is, let's talk about how the state of Georgia allows people to raise their rents exponentially, putting people out of their homes. I'm just saying. I'm not the one. Ask how you could be a part of the solution instead of pointing to what you think is a problem. You're bigger than that. Anyway, moving on. Good to see Robin Beck on, Rockin' Robin, all the way from Kansas City, Missouri. Good to see Brenda Curtis. Brenda, we are wrapping our arms around you. We know that it was 7 years ago this week that you lost your beloved son, and we know that we are still hoping soon to find out who did it. But we still are showing love to you, so I want to find you, Brenda, let me see, give you some love and let you know we are thinking about you. Good to see Iron Bull as well. Good to see you, David. Good to see you, Judy. Thank you for joining us. So for those of y'all who are represented by Jesse Petrie, you know, this is the time in which Savannah and those that represent Savannah should be working together. And so as a person that represents a part of Savannah, you should be trying to find ways to be a part of the solution instead of contributing to the problem. Sitting behind your desk and not bring your behind out one night during a crime scene to kind of see what suffering people are going through. Or talking to Brenda Curtis and asking what it's like for her to lose her son. Without talking to people like Olga, who lost her bonus son some time ago. Understand what people are going through. Understand some of the difficulties that we're having, in that we are arresting people that are rated 90%, but they're not finding their way through the criminal justice system. If you want to talk about that, that's what we talk about. And I'm always open for a conversation. 651-6444. We're supposed to be working together. We're supposed to be on the same team. And so, if you want to be a distractor, then certainly you feel free to do that. The rest of us here in our community are working together on issues that affect us commonly. And so that's all I got to say about that. So I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about, Olga's here. Dominique's World, they're having their 6th annual bow tie and blazers event tomorrow. I think it is sold out. I am glad to be a sponsor. So, Olga, great job again. 6 years, finding ways to help empower other people's children. We congratulate you for that as well. Margie, good to see you. Janice, thank you so much. I appreciate you for that as well. So I think that was, and then I want to talk a little bit about the rain. So you all know that on Monday it rained. And yeah, Vanessa is finally here, y'all. So we'll go ahead and start because Vanessa's here. And Mazie, good to see you, brother. I appreciate you as well. So the reality is this, and there are some things that are facts. It rained hard here. It rained over 4 inches in 2 hours, so 2 or 3 hours during high tide, approaching high tide and then during high tide. Savannah has and has always been generally on low land. There is a bluff near City Hall, but outside of that bluff, the rest of our community is on low land. If it rains fast, if it rains hard, if it rains for a long period of time, if it rains fast, hard during a long period of time, and approaching or during a high tide, Savannah is going to experience flooding. And there is nothing we can do about that. It is the topography of our land. And those of you who have lived here, you know that. But the blessing was when I got off the plane Monday from DC, I went riding around the city. And then on Tuesday morning, I went riding around the city. The difference now, and this is due to historic infrastructure and drainage by city councils for years. The reality is that we don't stay flooded. What happens is it rains very, very quickly. Good to see you, Angela. It rains really, really fast. And then when it stops, Regina, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. It rains and then it starts to recede. And then our drainage system is able to catch up. And so I think that is the important thing for us to be able to have. Some of these streets we're not going to be able to prevent from doing that. So I just want to make sure we're really clear about that. We need to continue, and we are continuing to put money into infrastructure, into our streets, into drainage. We just spent some more money in terms of improving our drainage capacities. But we can't change what God made as it relates to Savannah. And so we used to have a time when houses used to flood here in Savannah. They don't flood anymore. And so I'm grateful for that. I recognize that we still have a long way to go, and we're committed to doing what we need to do. But I just had to go ahead and say it because some people act like we've never flooded before. I mean, yeah, I mean, when it happens, there are some conditions. Good to see you, Dennis. You know, when this happens, Anne Marie, good to see you. Thank you for joining us. When it happens, we know what happens for us. So just want to make sure. Pastor Baker, thank you. Good to see you as well. Good to see John McClure. Thank you so much for joining us. So I wanted to talk about that. Well, thank you. Yeah, I love Dominique's World, and I really love Lindsay. I mean, Leroy and Olga are right, but Lindsay's really my girl. So again, we salute you, Olga and Leroy, for doing what you do. People like Brenda Curtis. I mean, again, we have people who take their pain and turn their pain into passion, and take their passion and turn it into power to be able to save other people's children. And I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that. So thank you for all that you do. Billy, what are we doing to address rising seas? I mean, there's not much we could do to do that. We have a sea sensor program that we are working with with Georgia Tech to help us to really get better information about the rising of sea levels. We have sea level sensors all over the place. We are continually engaging with our tree foundation and our Park and Tree. We know that trees help also with water. We also know that y'all need to stop putting those lawn clippings in your drains. It clogs up the works. So we need your help to be able to do that as well. So there's some things we can do. Good to see you, Sharon. Wow, see, Carol and I on the same wavelength. We plant more trees. Right, Jennifer. I remember, and you know what? We bought that out. We bought out Baker Street, and so therefore, people now they don't flood. Good to see you, Ned. Thanks for joining us. Deborah, good to see you. I'm sending love out to you still. Hey, Mike, good to see you as well. And Patricia says, call me Nisi. Who, me, Carl, or Oto? Okay, you whoever. So we'll talk about that. So what else? What are we talking about? What else we want to talk about tonight? Where are we? Where are we? What are we talking about? The floor is now open for questions as I drink this nasty tea. Dennis, thank you so much. Germany was certainly interesting. I'm glad to be at home. So, Ethel says, I think there are some issues with our fire station when calls go out. Are they serving the Highlands? Yes, they are serving the Highlands. I don't know. If you want to inbox me, I can try to find out what's going on. Chanel, any sandbag sites in Savannah? Not that I'm aware of. I know that Home Depot did it, but I'm not aware of any sites that, I know we don't have any sites. Jamal, good to see you, double brother as well. Lizbeth wants to know about Tribble Park. So we've allocated $2.5 million. We found out there is a structural issue with Tribble Park. And the issue is that Tribble Park is not, the lake is not a real lake. It's a man-made lake. And the underneath the layers, it was dissolving. And so the water was leaking out. And so we had to drain the lake so that people's houses wouldn't flood when the water in that lake goes somewhere else. So we have allocated $2.5 million to be able to get it fixed. and definitely want to thank Alderman Curtis Pertee and City Manager. We have helped to get this done, so we are looking forward to having Trimble Park finished. Iron Bull, I think we are half to three-quarters done with the Delaware Center. It is looking beautiful, and we are looking forward to opening that back up. Anne Marie wants to know, when is the parking lot going to be open at Enmark Arena? The north parking lot is open. That opened up. We have 900 spaces there. We're getting ready to begin. The south side of the lot. That's another 900 to 1,000 spaces. So we are getting better every day. We're parking at the Enmark Arena, and so that'll be less congestion. And we're starting to stop using some of the remote parking lots because we're starting to have parking on site. So it only gets better. Billy says, everyone stop putting yard stuff in the drains. He's going to find you. I hope that you do. There is a exhibit of wonderful photographs on display in the rotunda of the Savannah City Hall. I know that there are photographs, really historic photographs, and it's open during business hours. I believe that might be 8:30 to 5. You can go in and see it. Good to see Eloise Dudley as well. Alan Waters, man, I miss you too, man. I mean, you just out, doing the doggone thing, but we miss you working at the city of Savannah. Jennifer wants kids to see and touch city vehicles up close. Yeah, we have police and stuff all the time. You let me know. Send me an inbox. Send them. As well. Yeah. Yeah. Stephanie, yeah, New Orleans is having, that's Mayor Cantrell that I know. And, New Orleans is way worse than Savannah. I mean, it's just shootings all over the place. And, New Orleans is a great city. And we're going through the same things together, which is why we have to be able to figure out something else that we've been doing. And then more police officers doesn't solve the problem. We have to start finding ways to make and hope that our young people start valuing themselves and then be able to value each other. Let's see. Vanessa, come on by. We're open every day, Monday through Friday. I believe from 8:30 to 5. Come on by City Hall. You can come look, or you can. They have first Tuesdays. They do a tour of City Hall, so you can book your first Tuesday tours, and free of charge. Kay wants to know, is there a way to put rent restrictions on rental homes in Savannah? The answer is yes. The state legislature has to do it. So rather than Jesse Petrie trying to come for me about crime, he could be trying to find ways to help people, stay in their rental units. Right now, a landlord can raise their rent to as much as they want to do it, and it's absolutely illegal. And I think it's unconscionable that that you could turn around and constructively put somebody out of their home by raising the rent so high that they can't afford it. Something is wrong with that, y'all. Hey, good to see Gloria Humans on with us as well. Evelyn, a word of compassion to the family of Brittany Macon, died from gun violence in Atlanta. In Subway, she was employed. She was a member of the new as a little girl to Reverend Oldham, her service. Okay, so we do actually, Pastor Oldham, I actually mentioned Brittany, I think, have guns everywhere. Here somebody is doing their job. Somebody thinks you put too much mayonnaise on their sandwich and they just shoot you. That's wrong. That's wrong. Anne Marie, what can we do about panhandlers asking for money and coming up to your vehicles? Right now, not a whole lot. The issue is two things. First of all, it's not illegal for somebody to ask you for money. It is illegal for them to come up to your vehicles it's illegal for people to harass you. Um, we don't want to criminalize homelessness. We don't want to do that. On the other end of it, the place for them to go is not jail. It's not jail. And right now, without the help that we would need from the state and the federal government to be able to address some of these housing issues, homelessness issues. The city of Savannah did $19 million for housing and affordable housing and for homelessness. If we don't do something, then you go to the jail that's not taking them. And giving them a ticket is not going to help because where are they going to go? So, it is an issue that is a little bit more complex than it seems. We are working. We do have. We are working on a fair housing program. It was defunded some years ago. We're working on bringing it back, and so fair housing is very, very important. However, Minister Sherrill, fair housing would not affect the rent raising up. There's nothing, when you talk about fair housing, you're really talking about in terms of discrimination and those policies. So, I agree we have to have a fair housing program. However, it would not necessarily address the issues that Kay was talking about. What else? What other questions can we answer? Come on, y'all. What else we talking about that? Now, I think the federal government has a fair housing program, so I think there is a way for you to be able to do that. But again, it talks about really issues that are covered under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act. Really talking about talking about protected classes and discrimination. Then other provisions talk about accommodations, public accommodations, and then issues of housing as well. That you cannot discriminate for somebody because of this. So, yeah. Oh, the curfew. Thank you. Stephanie wants to know, have I endorsed or will I endorse any state level candidates who are on the same side of some of the issues that I've discussed? Yes. If they feel the way that I feel, if they're interested in being partners with the city of Savannah, helping us to solve our issues, then I'm endorsing them. So yes, we need friends at the state level, and right now we don't necessarily have some friends at the state level. And so just like we did on the federal level, we needed friends that would help us, and so we support. We got friends at the State House now. We have Senator Raphael Warnock and we have Senator John Ossoff, and they have been absolutely phenomenal to the city of Savannah. We've been engaged more at the federal level. We've gotten access to grant opportunities. We've had secretaries of the cabinet coming down here talking to us about the issues that are important to us. So Stephanie, yes, I will be endorsing state level candidates. If you down for Savannah, I'm down with you. That's my position. So the curfew. So right now we do not have a curfew. What City Market did was issue basically an age restriction. Just basically saying after 11 o'clock they want grown folks down there. If you are under 21, they don't want you down there. And they don't want any guns on there. So it's not necessarily a curfew. It's just saying they don't want young kids down there just hanging out. They can't drink, and so then it's just not a good atmosphere for them. So I salute them for trying to do what they can to be able to help. So, as far as the city of Savannah and the curfew, I think I made myself clear. I'm going to do all I can to protect people. And, if we continue to have shootings, then we will find ways to start to clear city streets so that people are not in a position to get hurt. And that means shutting down our alcohol establishments, then yes, I will do that. Again, my very first priority is to keep people safe. And so that's something the state does not control. We control that. And so if it doesn't improve, then we'll do what we have to do to keep people safe. So just want to let you know that. When the city contract bids begin, Iron Bull, we have contracts all the time. So you have to register with the city. And when you register, we will contact you when we're issuing bids for the things that you're interested in. Shauna, where you going, Shauna? Hold up, Shauna. Why are you talking good night? Where you going? It's only 9:55, Shauna. Come on back. Michelle, the trip to the White House was absolutely amazing. It was hot as Hades out there, but it was certainly for a good cause. Certainly great to have an opportunity to talk with the president. Good opportunity to see elected officials, more importantly, survivors and advocates, and people from across the country who are all wearing orange and really working and supporting that. So, Billy, no, City Market does not have a curfew. City Market has an age restriction. Brenda, we need to do something about these children under the age of 18 carrying guns. We need to start charging their parents for every day they're in jail. Well, I want to figure out a way. If you have an underage child and that child is involved in continuing criminal activity and you know about it and you continue to support or be ignorant or be not involved in helping your child to do better, I'm for holding you accountable for it. Nicole says house yard waste pickup not being picked up. Nicole called 311, but you can also inbox me as well. But call 311. They might have been running a little bit late because of the rain and the weather. So, the Savannah Mall is an economic opportunity zone. Now there are a couple of them. They're different. There are a couple of them, and so it really depends. I don't know which one is in, and what that necessarily means, but what it basically means when you talk about from the government side, you're talking about really those types of areas that are in economically distressed areas where they're trying to encourage new investment to come for preferential tax treatment. So the state or the U.S. government has created that and has been certified by the IRS. So I don't know whether that is considered an opportunity zone or not. Oh, Jacqueline, thank you so much. Yes, so update of where we stand in Chatham County with COVID numbers. I do not need to tell you that our COVID numbers are going up. I don't need to tell you, unfortunately, I don't really know where our numbers are. And the reason why I don't know where our numbers are is because people are now testing at home. And when they test at home and they test positive, those numbers are not reported. So we only have the numbers of people who test at governmental or medical centers that are required to report into the system. And so I don't really know, but I do know from our health department partners that our numbers are going up. We know that we have a new strain here that is highly contagious. We know that if you are vaccinated, you don't stay sick as long. We know that our hospital numbers are slightly up. But COVID is real. And so they don't keep numbers on a daily basis anymore, Jacqueline. They now keep them on a weekly basis. And the new numbers come out on Wednesday, and you can get that from the State Department's website. Okay? Jacqueline, the numbers are not updated. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find it for you. Let me see. We're not keeping numbers anymore We're not keeping numbers locally anymore like that. So just so that you know, we're not keeping them on a daily basis. We're keeping them on a, let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm going to find it so that you will have it. Right now, we are high. Community level is high. And so you will see that cumulatively, and let me see if I can find it. Um, we're considered high. Yeah. Camden is high, Glenn is high, McIntosh is high, Chatham is high, Bryan is medium, Liberty is medium, Long is medium, Effingham is medium. So um, right now, 69,279 cases, 828 deaths. So I will put this in the chat so that you all will have it. So you'll have the information. Let me reply to you. And so I got my mask. I mean, I keep my mask with me. Hopefully, you're keeping your mask with you as well. Um, you know, don't play with it. Diana, you're here. We were looking for you, but Diana is now here. So, um, what is the city going to do about the apartments they are building? What is Judy? The city is not building any apartments. What apartments the city is building? We're not building any apartments, Judy. Um, let me see. Yes, yes, we do have Dr. Brenda. Savannah does have high COVID cases. Um, if they ever want to take a delegation from Savannah to Washington, D.C., let me know. You'll go. Barry Bet. Let me go ahead and drop this in here for Dr. Brenda. So she'll have it as well. Vorney says there has been a new number established for people. That's correct. You are correct. Um, the new number for people in crisis is now 988. That is the new number, 988, and I will post that. The old number still works, but you can call or text 988, and there are people around 24 hours to be able to help you. So thank you for pointing that out. Um, Thank you, Paula. Good to see you, and God is good. Maxine Jones says, speaking of fair housing, is it legal for a landlord to give renters a 3 to 4 week notice to vacate? No, not. I don't think so. Not in Georgia. The key to this is the lease. So if you have a lease, then you're protected. Generally, in the lease, it'll say that you have to give 30 days notice. So tell your friends or the family to check their lease. If they're on month to month, usually you have to give 30 days notice before they have to vacate. So just check that out, okay? Masha says, do I think arts and artists can make a positive difference in gun violence and other issues? Yes, I think arts and artists uh, add creativity to our community. So yes, of course they can make a positive difference. Thank you, Michelle and Bill. I appreciate that as well. SCAD is purchasing a lot of buildings in the city. Do they pay the same tax percentages? No, they don't. SCAD does not pay property tax. State law, remember Jesse Petrie? State law says that institutions such as educational institutions, churches, nonprofits do not pay property taxes. That is state law. And so people are sitting here mad at SCAD. I ain't mad at SCAD. SCAD is doing what the law allows them to do. The city can't make SCAD pay property taxes. And so for people who are mad at SCAD, I mean, that's all over the state. That's all over the state. And so we are working to figure out a way that SCAD can help us with some of our strategic needs. But no, they don't pay taxes. You know, the thought is that they bring another benefit to our city. And so, if SCAD ends up paying taxes, your church will probably have to start paying taxes too. So just so you have it balanced. Matthew, please tell me the city is not trying to buy the Savannah Mall. I do not think it's wise for us to buy the Savannah Mall. First of all, we don't have a use for it. Secondly, it is too far south. It is probably one of the furthest south properties in the city of Savannah. Number three, it's really hard to develop it. I think the building, I understand, is probably sick and will have to be knocked down in some kind of way. I've also understood that Target and Target and another one actually own their buildings. So that would have to be dealt with. And then if you buy the city buys the building, now the building is no longer taxable. So we lose the tax income from that building. So I'm not interested. I don't see a need for us to purchase it. I hope somebody is able to buy and develop it. So you've been giving, Dr. Brenda says she's been giving individuals home-based generic tests to understand if you're at risk of genetic diseases, okay? Chanel, you're hearing recommendations for masks indoors. My position is that you need to do what helps keep you safe. I have not thought about mandating that yet, but I just think you have to do what you have to do to keep yourself safe. So sometimes you'll see me with a mask on, sometimes you won't. It just depends on, my comfort level where I am. Let's see. Stephanie. Stephanie is my friend. Stephanie Gibbs is my friend of many, many years. We're from the same hometown, and she lost her son, who I've known as a kid, to gun violence, and so she has joined that sorority that nobody wants to join. She joins people like Brenda. She joins people like Loto, and being, a mother. No matter how old that child is, that's still your child. So I want Stephanie to know, and I want to send her some love. That we're still thinking about you. We know that it never gets easier. You just learn to live through it. So sending love to you. Barry is vaccinated and wears a mask when he goes out. I think you should. Peace, Zane. Good to see the author and writer laureate Zane Beyond Words is with us as well. Let's see. Hey, good to see John Hall on. John Hall, my colleague for many years on the Savannah City Council, ably and proudly represented the 3rd District for many years, and so recently retired. So after a long life and career in public service, John Hall is learning how to be a private citizen. So good to see you. Congratulations. The Salvation Army has purchased that property, so they own it. I think they're raising the money to build on it. So I think that's kind of where we are on that. Sean J. Christopher is at the Stella Awards. I understand one of your groups actually won an award, so congratulations to you for that. Oh, Dillard's. Thank you, Nikki. Nikki's right. It's Dillard's. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you. Target and Dillard's. Thank you. So, Matthew, so Target and Dillard's, as I understand it, own their own buildings. So even if somebody purchases the mall, Target and Dillard's are still there. And I think that is an issue as well. So good to see Vanessa. I was wondering where you were. Marsha, no, I'm not mad at SCAD. I mean, you know what? People want to talk bad about SCAD, but I remember coming down to Savannah before SCAD. And I remember a lot of the historic buildings that were falling into disrepair. Now, do I think that, I think SCAD adds a lot of vitality to our community. worldwide, when you say SCAD, you have to say Savannah. When you look at the Atlanta School of Art, you drive north on 7585 and you see Savannah College of Art and Design. That's a source of pride for our community. They not only employ thousands of people, they bring thousands of people here that are in our community, that add to our tax rolls. They spend money here. They stay, Masha, as you have. So no, I'm not bashing SCAD. Now, I do think, they need to help us with some of our issues, and they do. They've already have. They provided 21 housing units for people, for low income, not low income, but affordable housing units for $1,000, 2 and 3 bedroom homes for $1,000 downtown, including utilities and parking. That's the type of help we need. So I'm not mad at SCAD, and I appreciate SCAD for doing what they do. So, Masha, thank you for being here, and thank you for making a difference. Veronica, good evening to you. Kathy, good to see you. Nikki Ransom is on with us as well. Paula is feeling better. I am so glad. Let me go ahead and give some love to Paula. I'm glad she is feeling better. So we're glad about that as well. Let me see.
Michelle, yep.
I'm all over the place. Yeah. Does anyone in here still shop at Dillard's? I've actually seen that Dillard's actually have some decent sales from time to time. So somebody kind of hit me and say, hey, they got this suit sale, and so I run and try to get me a suit in my size before they all go away. So I think that we have some real shoppers here in Savannah, and so they'll take a good deal if they can take it. So
Yeah, thank you.
let me get this expanded. There we go. Let me see. Let me get it right.
Thank you. Expand
See, Anne-Marie shops and Dillard's. Like I said, I mean, I'll get a call sometimes saying they got some good stuff, some shirts or some ties or some suits, and I'll come running down there. So, they're still hanging in there. Anything else, ladies and gentlemen, before we begin the weekend? The best part of my week begins with you, and the best part of my week ends with you. Barbara, thank you very much. And so now Bishop Gilbert Grant, let me tell you about Bishop Jacqueline Gilbert Grant. Now she shops with shoes all over the world. She has shoes that are sent in from the great shoemakers of Italy, because when she steps out, she don't want people wearing her shoes. She don't want to see her shoes somewhere else. So if she says they have some nice shoes, they got some nice shoes. So then, all right, so Gloria wants us to know that the Back to School Expo is July 30th at Savannah Mall. Please send me a reminder so I can make sure to come as well. Georgette's 50th birthday vacation begins today. And so, Georgette, we love you. Congratulations. Lita got her booster. She's feeling okay. Grace says they have good sales. And Grace can shop too now. I've seen her at PDMC, and I mean, she's sharp. So, yeah, she does. Brenda, I mean, we're going to do whatever we can do. So we appreciate that as well. Kay says great sales. Nikki says the shoes. Okay, Cassell is in Jacksonville, and I don't even think she can even wear the 5 inches no more. She says the shoes too, as well. So let's see. So DJ, Um, Liberty City is here. Um, yeah, Barry, I haven't been over there in a minute. I need to get back over to Stillwell, so I'm look forward to coming soon. As a matter of fact, Alderwoman Wilder Bryan and I have been talking about coming back over there, so as well. Judy Jones is on. Okay, sending her love as well. Um, Maxine, you are very, very welcome. Deborah Simmons, good evening. Where you been? We've been looking for you. And, you know, it's a shame, Miss Charlotte, when your daughter is older than you, and we know that your daughter is older than you. So, but happy birthday, Georgette. We appreciate you as well. Karen is on with us. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Um, the Honorable Kendra Rowe, who is the commissioner she's the commissioner for the city of Brunswick. So, um, yeah, we're always glad to see Commissioner Kendra L. Roll here with us as well. Barry, let me know when something's going on. Whenever you got something going on, Barry, let me know. And then, of course, Gabrielle Nelson presents the Heart Festival, the School Supply and Resource Fair next Saturday at their City Hall. Councilwoman Nelson, if you shoot me the graphic, I will post it for you. Okay, I will do that. All right, Leonard, good to see you. Thank you for joining us as well. Glad to have you with us. Um, ladies and gentlemen, it has been absolutely real. Let me remind you um, about again the importance of being able to enjoy and live in the moment. I want you to figure out a way, particularly um, this summer. I mean, kids are going to go back to school in a couple of weeks. Find a way to take care of your star player. Find a way to take care of you. Find a way to do a staycation or do something to be able to separate, to be able to get your mind right. Figure something out. Figure out a way. Many of you, good to see you uh, as well. Well, let me get there. Julie, we're hoping that Gwinnett Street opens in the next couple of months. We are now paving the other part of it. And my family is doing well, Bernice. You have to figure out a way. Many of you, and I know many of you, you are it's not the breadwinner, but you're the heart winner. You are the one that carries everybody's weight on their shoulders. Everybody. You do. And you're like a toilet. You take everybody else's crap. They feel better when they get off of you, but the fact is you have now assumed all of their stuff. And so I believe I'm talking to somebody here because, I mean, some of you are weighted down, and when you think about it, of why you're weighted down, you're not weighted down because of your stuff. You're weighted down because of somebody else's stuff. And I just want to be able to implore upon you the importance of taking care of what Cat Williams says, your star player. You are the player of the team. You are the best actor or best actress. You are the person in the middle of your documentary. And you have to do better. Good to see the Honorable Cynthia Elaine Jenkins. She is the Mayor Pro Tem of the city of Noonan, Georgia, in Coweta County. Good to see you. You've got to do better. Life is real. Life is hard. And you will never see the person die because of stress on a death certificate. You see everything else. And you think that you're being a hero. You think, that you're built for this. And you're not. Everybody has a bearing capacity. Everybody is rated for some level of weight. And no matter where it is, if it's a bridge, if it's a beam, if it's a lift, at some point it reaches our bearing capacity. And you start to break, you start to bend, you start to change. And I want to make sure that you don't put yourself in a position that you are bearing so much of other people's stuff that there is nothing left for you. That when the stress is off, you have been changed by the stress in such a way that there's nothing left for you. Okay? I need your help. I need you. I need you here on Friday nights. And so I'm asking you, and again, I believe I'm talking to somebody here who is stressed. And I mean, yeah, I know massage, yeah, I know nails and toes, I know getting your hair done, but it's bigger than that. It's about allowing yourself time to be within your own thoughts. It's about allowing yourself the time to be telling somebody, you know what, I'm sorry, I can't deal with your issues. Has this ever happened to you? Somebody call you, and like, hello, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, I'm doing good. How about you? Oh, I'm doing good. I just called to check on you. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you for checking on me. Well, let me tell you what's going on with me. And by the time the conversation is over, I'm just like, I feel worse. And they'll tell me, I feel so much better now. And I'm like, I feel worse. And I go to bed with a headache because I have now allowed somebody to transfer their stuff onto me. When I have my own stuff, the stuff of people I need to be able to bear, and now I'm finding myself doing that. And you find yourself not being as quick. You're finding yourself with headaches. You're finding yourself not sleeping well. You're finding yourself with quick tempers. You're finding yourself in being different. You find yourself not enjoying the things you used to enjoy. You find that all of a sudden, in bearing everybody's stuff, you have lost yourself in that equation. And so I'm just asking you to consider. This is just just me and you talking, not anybody else. We're just talking. Please find a way to take care of you. You are all you got. And when it's over, the same people who dumped on you will find somebody else to dump on. I need you to consider being selfish. Maybe you don't answer the phone. Maybe, you know what, you turn the phone off. Maybe you just stay in bed and just drop off the scene. Maybe you consider doing things differently. And then to be honest with you, I'm feeling like that myself. Many of you, I mean, you know, I carry a bunch of stuff. I have a whole city that I carry. And so, uh, starting when I leave right now, I'm dropping off the grid for a minute. I'm just letting you know. I'm dropping off the grid because I got to take care of me. I'll be back at some point, but I need to be able just to recalibrate. I need to refocus. I need to clear my head. I need to make sure that God and I kind of have a good frequency going. I need to make sure that I lay in bed just because I feel like it and I don't have anywhere to go. I want to make sure that I'm all right. And so if you call me and I don't answer, that's the reason why. Because at the end of the day, I'm only one of two sons my parents have. And so I got to be there for them. I'm only one of two brothers that my siblings have. I got to be there for them. I'm the oldest uncle that my nieces and nephews have, and I got to be there for them. And so I've realized that me being selfish is not a bad thing. Brenda, I need you to figure out a way to do it. If you and your husband just go down to the beach, Brenda, you take care of everybody. You feed everybody's children. You're always there for everybody. Brenda, I need you. You're retired now, Brenda. I need you to figure out a way to be retired and act like retired folks. There's nothing wrong with you blessing everybody. But your first ministry is to yourself. Your second ministry is to your husband. And your third is to your family. So, Brenda, I need you to figure out a way to do it. You can do whatever it is you want to do. But the reality is, y'all better be back here next Friday night. As long as y'all show up on Friday night, you can take off from Saturday morning to Friday afternoon. You make sure you're back here for Friday night live. So, Dennis has resolved to take proper care of himself henceforth. Dennis, I want to know what that means. Again, because we'll say we will do better, but we have to be able to be specific about what do better means. And so, Akeem, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And so, for me, you know, I'm just going to go off the grid for a minute. I just need to get my mind right, and so I want to be able to do that. And you know, because if I'm not here, how are we gonna get together on Friday nights? So I need to be okay, and so I'm going off the grid. So you know, I mean, is anybody doing anything? Somebody gets shot or something? I mean, I'm usually on the scene. I'm just not gonna be. I'm just not. Um, and we'll be back doing what we do. Thank you all so much for your love, and thank you so much for your care. Thank you so much for uh, holding me down. I feel your prayers sometimes. I thank you for when I see you. Deborah Dobson, good to see you. I'm going to practice what I preach. I promise you. Um, I'm going off this grid as soon as I push. Uh, as soon as I push the end live video on here, I'm going to be I'm going to chill for a couple of days. And so I'll tell you about that a little bit later, but I got to do it, and I need you to do it as well. I need you, and you need me. We're all a part of God's body. Letitia says taking care of yourself means to set healthy boundaries, manage your stress, self-care, and simply don't give up on yourself. Thank you. Ethel, thank you as well. Diana, if you're not on duty, we'll see you next week. I'm looking forward to it. Dennis, I need you to do better, brother. I need you to do better. I need you to be too concerned about yourself than others. Patty, thank you. Patricia with Savannah Strong. Adrian from Jacksonville, good to see you as well. Thank you. And good, thank you, Rock and Robin. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being who you are. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you as well. Appreciate you always being with us. Shannon! That sandwich was a bomb, Shannon. Hey, I need you maybe some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Can you make some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Shannon? You know what? That's what I want. I want some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. So, I need you, Shannon, to make me some peanut. I'm gonna wait till you get back on here. Man, Gerald, man, we've been here for a whole hour and 30 minutes, brother. We out in just a minute, but I just need to know whether Shannon, I want some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Can you make me some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? I wonder how much that costs to get some peanut butter and how long they last. Well, I'm glad that I know that the Jenkins family, they're going to pray for me, and I appreciate Mother Annie Pearl Jenkins praying for me. Shannon, don't go nowhere. I need to know about the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Shannon. Don't go nowhere. Hold up. Hope, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I need to know about the Gloria. Thank you so much. I need to know about the peanut butter jelly sandwiches, Shannon. Don't go nowhere. I need to know. Shannon McAdams, don't go anywhere. I need to know whether your business makes peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I need to know. I need to know, Shannon. So please let me know about the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I was craving peanut butter and jelly sandwiches the other day. Um, so Shannon, I need to know what the deal is. Please let me know about the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Um, I think peanut butter. You gotta do what makes you happy. You know what? I think peanut butter and jelly sandwiches make me happy. I've been thinking about that the other day. I was like, wow, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And so I think I want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Um, no, not Shannon Royster, Shannon McAdams. Tyrone, thank you so much. Um, and Bernice just retired the 4th of July. Yes, I'm serious, Shannon. I don't need it today. I just wanted to know. Can you hook me up when I get back? Um, when I get back online, can we talk about some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Shannon McAdams is one of the best cooks out there. She has a magnificent business, and so I'm just wondering what the deal was. Um, so I'm just wondering could she do it? So uh, I just. Um, oh, see, Hope had one tonight. See, did you have what grape jelly? And did you have all right, Shannon, make this man this peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I don't need them tonight, Shannon. I just want to know, when I get back, if I can hook up with you, and we can have them. Sharon Wanda Akins is on with us. Always good to see her, and she says fix them sandwiches. I just want to know if she can, Shannon. Is that on your menu, Shannon? You can hook me up. I'm gonna pay for them. I'm not expecting for you to do them for free. But Shannon, I'm not going nowhere till you respond. Shannon, Shannon McAdams. I just want to see. I don't need them tonight. I'm going offline tonight, but I just wanted to make sure, see whether you could hook me up. Also, Vornice is moving back from there. Okay. All right. Nikki says she likes apple jelly, and Hope says apple. I don't think I've ever tried apple, or it might be years and years ago, as well. So let me see. Oh, okay. Shannon got me. All right, she got me. She got me. She got me. I've never tried apple and jelly. I've always done grape, but I've never tried apple, but I'll try it. Anyway, Captain John Durst bread, please. All right. See, I'm happy now. I've gotten what I want. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much. Love you. Nothing you could do about it. I am off the grid. Until next time, if the good Lord is willing and the creek does not rise. Good night, everybody.